Good morning. So another day in Vietnam, another fishing time. So I'm gonna get set up because now we're in a new location somewhere in Hoc Mon, outside the city. I don't know how to say the name. I always say Hoc Mon, which means butthole, but we're not at butthole. We're at Hoc Mon. So let me do it and get ready now. See you in a second. All right. So I got my stuff situated. I'm actually just dropped my camera. And the thing is, the equipment that I'm using is not too firm, so I'm a little scared. I almost dropped it into the river, but I didn't. So thankfully that's the case. But I want to give you guys a little idea where I am. So yeah, I'm in the countryside. This is countryside Vietnam. So I'm about outside Ho Chi Minh, maybe an hour drive on the motorbike. So I'm not really sure how many miles or kilometers that is. But yeah, you can see me. If you guys can see the water is actually quite dark. It's always dark, but this is like a blackish color. I don't know if this is because of the agricultural runoff in the area or it's some sort of pollution, but sometimes you'll have the houses here and their bathroom literally dumps into the river. I could show you guys later if you're interested, but yeah, so now I'm gonna wait. If I don't catch anything in a little bit or any bites, then I'll move locations. But right now, yeah, so it's very beautiful. Early morning, it's great. It's quite peaceful, no one's here, it's a weekday, so hopefully I catch some fish. Hopefully, that's the plan. Always the plan, but sometimes it doesn't go as planned. So, all right, let's wait for some fish. So, got a few bites in the last location. Nothing. So, for me, I need to change spots. So, a new section of the river. So, I got my fishing pole out right there. I'm gonna get the other one set up. So, second location. Got what, 3, 4, 5 bites last place, nothing hooked. So now I'm gonna try it again, but there's a bit more plants in this area, so hopefully it doesn't get snagged too much, because it gets snagged a lot in Vietnam. But all right, let's give it a shot. Got a fish, wasn't sure, got a fish. Yep, first fish of the day. Today, because the problem was that my security guard at my apartment, he had to wake up very early to get all the motorbikes out. So I'll keep it for him. Maybe he wants it. Sorry, I'm gonna take this guy off the hook and then try to catch some more fish. Been fishing for a little bit. Got a fish, some more bites. This spot is a little bit better. So when you're fishing in Vietnam, especially in the rivers, oftentimes you have these big floating plants come through and you have to watch out for them, because once the plant comes through, it gets stuck on your line if your line is not underneath it or over it. And thankfully I had one come through, but I got my hook. Nothing happened. So right now it's about 10 o'clock. I woke up, I don't remember, around like 5 or something. So it's Tuesday, so no one's here, which is great. I haven't really been bothered by anyone, just kind of doing my own thing in the countryside. So I'll fish for another hour. Got one fish. See what happens, because right now, again, it's monsoon season. So in the morning, there's not usually rain. Usually. So with my little Super Coupe, it's sometimes my motorbike. Super Coupe is the type of motorbike I drive, if you don't know. If it rains, especially in the countryside, it often floods, and then my engine gets filled with water. Filled with water, that is a serious problem because I'm stranded. So I'm gonna hang out here, keep checking my poles. I'm trying some different setups right now, and yeah, I got one fish. Give it to my security guard at my apartment. He'll be stoked. Here we go. Let's wait a little bit longer and then maybe change locations or go home. Don't know yet. All right. Change locations for the third time. The bites are now getting quite slow and infrequent. I don't know what's gonna happen. I got a fish, one fish. A bunch of bites earlier in the day, but right now I think it's closer to noon. The water's still high, so that's good, but we'll see what happens. Maybe there's no fish. I'm in the agricultural area, so I don't know if people have nets out here. Oftentimes there's a bunch of nets in fish traps, so sometimes there's not a lot of fish, but gonna try one more time. So it's a nice day. I like it. All right, back to fishing. So here I am fishing. It's quite interesting because sometimes when you're in the countryside, you'll see really just random things. Oh, someone's coming with their boat and they're going to run over my fishing lines. Okay. My fishing lines did not get cut. She was considerate this time. So yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying because I got distracted by the boat. Let's talk about the random stuff. So here I am fishing. I got my 2 poles out. I'm a little bit lazy to throw other poles out because I haven't been catching much. And the thing is, some guy just walks by, because in Vietnam they often catch fish for food. It's not just for pleasure, because I'll do catch and release. But the thing is, I rarely keep the fish. So the thing is, this guy comes over, he's doing a electrocution with the electricity. So he has his 2 probes in both hands, goes in the water. I didn't film it because he's just walking by. And he's carrying this net-based backpack, and you can see there's tons of fish. And to be honest, I get very jealous because I want to catch all those fish, but he catches a lot more. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll learn how to do electricity fishing in Vietnam. But right now, just doing the poles, do sometimes nets, but you see all types of things. You go to the river, you go to the lake, wherever you're going, you'll see different things. But I have not seen dynamite fishing. I have not seen that. I know they do that. So here's another person. So maybe she's going to run over my fishing lines. I hope not. I really hope not. And she doesn't even lift. I don't know. I think it's still okay, but she didn't even lift the propeller. Welcome to Vietnam. Yes. So the fishing here, you're always have something quite unexpected. But I want you guys to check this out. So it depends where you fish. Again, so today I'm in the countryside, so if you're looking behind me, look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. In Vietnam, we would say dap. Very beautiful. But yeah, so rice fields. In the future, I actually want to try fishing in some of these like small streams you guys can see right there. But right now, I'm not going to because I don't feel like it, and I'll do it another day. But yeah, so fishing in Vietnam can be quite fun, and at other times it can be a little bit frustrating. So I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. I'm not really hopeful at this point because the bites are seldom. But yeah, it was a good day. Usually, for me, it's enjoyable getting out of the city because in Ho Chi Minh it's quite chaotic, you could say, for less of words. But yeah, so here we are, back to fishing. Just kind of wanted to show you what's around me and the things that you experience fishing in Vietnam. Because a lot of people, again, fishing is their livelihood. It's not just for fun. Sometimes it's for fun, but for me, it's catch and release, fun, just do what I need to do. But back to fishing. Don't know what's gonna happen. I got a little bite, but I'm so sad. So sad. So hopeful today, but it's okay. Another day, another time. And yeah, actually, I take that back. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna finish fishing. So you guys, hopefully you enjoyed the little bit. I had very little action, but to just kind of get an idea of what's happening in Vietnam, in the countryside. So I'll turn the camera so you guys can see the river or the stream. I don't know what you call this anymore. But yeah, have a great day. So stay tuned. Another day, another time, another fishing, another little adventure. Take care. I'll see you guys later.